Hey, my superhero friends, and welcome back. So, yesterday we made these cool masks, and then we made our armbands, okay? Because that's what superheroes have. So, today we're going to make a cape, okay? So, I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see my cape very well, but this is my cape. And it's really colorful because it's made out of newspaper. And I'm going to show you a couple different ways you can make it, okay? So I'm so excited. So let's get started so I can show you. All right, so the first thing you need is you need a newspaper. Now, when you open the newspaper, you have big pieces like this that are two sides, and then sometimes you have a single side like this. But you're going to want a double side like this, okay? You're going to want it folded in half, okay? And I'm going to try my best to do this standing up so that you can see it, okay? Let me take my mask off. We'll put on my mask on my head. There we go. All right, so you are going to make a little kind of half circle scoop from here where it's folded up to right here, okay? And then down, you're going to make like a slant that goes from here to here, okay? So let me see if I can show you this. Actually, let's see if I can tape this to my color wheel. Can you see that? If I tape it to my color wheel, I think you can. Okay, so let me just put a little tape on here. And it's not super sturdy, but hopefully you can see better. Okay, so if I start in this corner down here of my newspaper, whoa, hello, it does not want to stay. Let's try it again. Okay, and let me come on this side. All right, so if I start down here in this corner and I draw a slant straight up, okay? So it's at an angle. I don't know if you can see that. I'll show you in a minute a little bit closer. And then I'm going to do a small scoop like a t-shirt pass, okay? So I don't know, can you see as I get closer? There we go. That's a little bit better. So I did a small scoop and then I did a slant. Okay, it's not straight down because as you notice, if you look at my superhero cape, it goes out like this. Most superhero capes do that. Okay, so then you're going to just take your scissors. My superhero cape's falling off. So then you're going to take your scissors. Okay, and then you're just going to cut, okay, with it folded, because then you'll have a perfect symmetrical. Who remembers what symmetrical means? It comes from the word symmetry, and it means that it is the same on both sides. So if you were to draw a line down the middle, which would be the fold, it's going to be, well, hello, if I can get it open, a mirror image, okay? So it's the same on this side as that side, all right? So the next part you're going to do is you're going to get some tape, any kind of tape if your parents have tape. If you don't have tape, this is not a have to. Okay, but it will help make this more sturdier. So as you're flying through your house, the yarn won't tear out of the hole that you make here. So if you take some tape, just any tape, it could be masking tape, it could even be good old duct tape. You don't need duct tape, but I'm just using Scotch tape, and I just folded that over. You can't even see it really because it's clear. So I have tape here and tape here. Then I'm going to fold that over, and I'm just going to make a little slit with the edge of my scissors, right like that. Okay, I don't know if you can see. I have a hole right there. Yep, there you go. And then on the other side, I'm going to do the exact same thing, okay? I'm got a piece of tape. Can you see that? And then I'm going to fold it over, okay? And then I'm folding this over just to make a small slit, okay? You don't want to do it too close to the edge. And again, there's my hole, okay? Now, since you are working with the holes in the side here, we can go ahead and do a piece of string. It doesn't have to be super long because all this string is going to be, you're going to do one on one side, and all this string is going to be is the part that you tie, okay? But you do want it to be loose enough where if you want to tie it, you can get it on and off of your head, or you could tie it in a bow and then untie it, okay? So I tied it in a knot right here, okay, and I'll show you on the other side. Now I'm going to do another piece of string, okay? Again, it doesn't have to be too long. I'm going to poke this through here, just like here, okay? Now watch. Okay, those of you who are working on tying your shoes, this is kind of the same thing. So I'm going to cross this over like here. Then I'm going to grab it, pull it through, and I'm just going to do that twice, 2 times. That's it, just to make sure that's nice and secure. Okay, then I have 2 strings and I can tie it. I can put it around me like this and tie it right there like this. Okay, but we're not done yet. So the next part is, you got to be careful pulling on it because you'll rip it. And look, Miss Conky just ripped that right there. So all I'm going to do, happy accidents. We forgot to do our pinky promise. That's okay. You know our pinky promise. Remember, it's all right. I ripped it. I'm just going to put some tape on it. No big deal. Okay? Happy accidents. So we need our emblem on here, okay? So my emblem that I made, this is a K. It just looks backwards to you. It's not backwards to me, but because this is a mirror image video, that's why it looks backwards. So I made, my emblem was a heart. If you remember back from when I did my my bands, I made hearts on my bands. So here is my band. Let me pick it up. I did a band with the letter K for Cronky in the middle. So let me sit down and I will show you the next step. Okay, let me fix my camera here. So the next step is to make our emblem. And all we're going to simply do is grab a white piece of paper. It can be a construction paper, typing paper. If you wanted to make it anything, it could be anything. Scrap paper, okay? Now, I made mine a heart. You can make yours any shape that you want to make it. I recommend making it symmetrical again. So I'm going to fold it in half, okay? Now, if you wanted to make a diamond or a circle or a heart or a star, you just draw half on the folded sheet, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, I'm going to put my camera down here. So here is my folded sheet. Okay, now I'm going to start up here. Just like this. Let me see if you can see that. Okay. Oh, no, you can't. Hold on. Let me scoot my camera back. There we go. So I went clear down here. And when I cut that out, guess what? It's going to be a heart. Now, you could do that and experiment with any shape. Then when you open it up, voila! Now, I took mine. Let me show you mine. And then I just kept coloring inside of mine rainbows. You could color yours all one color. And then I simply glued it on here. Now, an alternative to this project, if you happen to have a pillow sheet, an old pillowcase, or an old sheet, you could do material and it would be more sturdier, okay? But yeah, you will probably need an adult help with this, and you need their permission before you go cutting on any of mom or grandma's or anybody else's sheets or pillowcases, okay? Or dad's or grandpa's, anybody's. They're not going to be happy if you go cutting their good sheets. So you do the same thing. You would fold it in half and cut it at an angle, just like I showed you with the paper one. And then you could make your emblem out of paper and glue it onto the material, or you could paint it on if you have paints, or you could use permanent markers, but that gets super messy. So you have to make sure you have parent permission, either one. So I cannot wait to see your superhero costume. Now you have a complete one. You have your mask, you have your cape, and now you have your armband. So I cannot wait to see your costumes. Please take pictures of them and post them. And then tomorrow we're going to do something else to kind of wrap this up. I can't wait to see you. I hope you've enjoyed the superhero stuff, and come back tomorrow. All right, guys, I'll be watching for your post.